1991 was a year of mixed emotions for the world. Ayrton Senna won his last ever F1 championship. The USA lost its main rival and main enemy in the face of the Soviet Union. The best of the Terminator movies have come out, and Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch released their greatest hit, Pow. Welcome to my channel, and we're going on a trip back to 1991 with this Mercedes-Benz 300 CE. And we started a trip right here under the hood. Over here we have a 3-liter inline-six pushing around 217 horsepower and around 195 pound-feet of torque, and all of this is mated to a 4-speed automatic transmission. The owner painted the valve cover in this beautiful red that matches the exterior, which we'll talk about it right now. And a big reason for why this particular 300C is this special is the beautiful Marlboro F1 livery, clearly very heavily inspired by the championship-winning car of Ayrton Senna in 1991. These wheels that match the car absolutely perfectly. It's a total head-turner, for the lack of a better word. When this car pulls up to a car meet, everybody's staring just because of how striking it is and how amazing it is, and also how time appropriate it is. In the interior, it's exactly what you would expect from a late 80s, early 90s Mercedes. We got the classic gauges that probably hasn't changed. They haven't changed until I believe late 90s. We have this wooden trim all over, which I think is real wood, but it just tends to, the clear coat just tends to crack all the time. And that's just kind of one of the quirks of older Mercedes, unfortunately. We have the 4-speed automatic transmission. We have these beautiful, insanely comfortable Lazy Boy seats that are super hot right now because of 32 degrees outside. It's probably 32, 33 degrees, and you can see my eyes sweat, and I swear that's not tears. We have a leather armrest here. We have a liftable, what would you call that? Liftable, man, I don't know. It's not really a sunroof. Or is it sunroof? I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments what the hell this thing is called. Straight pipes test? Oh yeah, maybe. One very strange thing that I noticed with these visors is this little third visor in the middle, I guess to fill up the gap between the mirror, the rearview mirror, and the roof. And it's the funniest thing ever. It looks so cute, but probably very useful. The back seats are exactly as small as you would expect them to be, and I'm a small man myself, so let me try fitting in them. All right. Oh, that sounded expensive, but nothing's broken. Okay, you know what? If the driver is pretty short like me, I could actually fit in here very comfortably. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not my Civic Si. It's not that spacious, but I can fit in here very comfortably. There's enough headroom for a 5'6" man. I have an armrest, which is beautiful but hot. Oh my god. Yeah, I got my own armrest here. That's more than I would need, to be honest.
Alright, let's get it, bud. It's too hot.
Where'd it go?
Went back in.
How,
Open the door and close
how do I get back out? I guess it's just like, nope.
There's like a sensor in the door. So
Right.
The door.
Alright, so driving the 1991 300 CE. This is Tony. Tony, how's it going?
Hey guys, how are you? Not too bad at all.
Plug yourself.
Hey, my name's Tony. I'm the owner of the Marlboro Benz. My Instagram is Marlboro_Benz.
Wow. This car is honestly a joy to drive.
Oh, it's such a nice car.
It's so good. It's so comfortable. It just wafts.
And it doesn't feel too big. Like it doesn't feel too small.
No, it doesn't. Whereas the modern E-Class is just ginormous.
Huge. I don't know. Like this car compared to like a modern day car, like completely different. Like,
Definitely. sound. What exhaust do you have on it?
So it's still the entire stock exhaust, but I did cut it from the cat back, so it's just straight at that point. But
Straight from the cat.
yeah, so it's a cat back, basically.
Okay.
But
like stock cat back.
stock cat back.
Okay.
You know, still got my cats.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Shout out noisemakers.
Exactly. Hashtag noisemaker. No flooring this time.
No flooring in this thing.
No. It didn't go well last time.
If you guys want to see what happened, hopefully he'll include it in the.
Oh, for sure. Let me see what happens if I floor it. Oh, no. Clutch.
Yeah, no more.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Remember last time I told you that this car is not very confidence inducing and how I don't feel like I'm in control?
Yeah.
After driving the 68 Mustang, I feel very much in control. It's such a perfect cruising car though. It looks amazing and drives amazing. Same with this, just a completely different era.
Well, I'm surprised because yesterday I just came back from Wasaga.
Yeah.
I drove this to Wasaga, so that was my longest I've ever driven this car.
How did you feel?
I mean, it's only 2 hours away, and the only time where it was like
That's
scary,
long. That's long for an old car.
Yeah, it was just like on the traffic on the highway.
Yeah.
That's when I got a little nervous because the car was like spiking in heat just because of sitting there.
Oh, yes.
But other than that, like it was amazing. It only took me a quarter tank to get there.
Quarter of a tank?
Yeah, a quarter of a tank.
Really? That's like what, like a 200 kilometer drive?
Yeah, about a 200 kilometer drive, and that was only a quarter of a tank. And I was pretty damn
Not bad.
surprised. I was like, damn. And then I made it back with another quarter.
That is surprising.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, okay, didn't even have to fill up.
No, that is really surprising.
And I was only going like maybe 120, like 140 at some points.
Which is fast.
It's pretty
Which
fast
is
for this
It's
car.
not the most fuel efficient drive.
No, like when
Let's
I got
just
this
say.
car, like I would never go that fast. And then over the years, it kind of just like I got a little bit more confident after
course.
like all the maintenance and stuff I've done.
Definitely.
Like last night, hit a new record. You guys can guess in the comments what that record was, but yeah.
He hit the speed limit for the first time.
Got on the highway for the first time.
I know. Got on the
Go
on-ramp.
right here.
It has more than enough grunt too. Like it has more than enough push
Exactly.
to get out of the way. It's not fast by any means. It's not a sports car by any means. And realistically, back in the day, who do you think would get this car? Back in the day.
Honestly, like this car completely stock. Like I hope you guys watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but like Uncle Phil.
Hi, I'm Philip Banks, and I'm running for Superior Court Judge.
I think Uncle Phil would be driving this car, and I think like that's the type of person you would see. Maybe like an old school lawyer. It is a luxury vehicle in a sense.
Old school lawyer and
Kind of like.
maybe a trophy wife.
See, that's hard to say because I'm trying to think of '90s vehicles that like they would enjoy.
Right.
I guess so then. Yeah.
Yeah. Or is it not high enough trim? They'd go for the hammer.
Maybe the convertible.
Yes.
Maybe the convertible's one.
hot pink.
Yeah, convertible, AMG body kit on it.
Definitely.
Ooh. I would have loved if this thing was a manual.
Right?
Or yeah, manual too, but
Manual and a convertible.
And a
Yeah.
convertible. That
Did
would
they
be-
come in a manual?
Yeah, they came in a manual.
Oh, so
Hard to
good.
find, but like
Definitely.
it's out there.
Definitely. I love how every Mercedes they have that area around 60 kilometers an hour that's telling you like how fast you should be going.
Yeah. That's what I think I'm starting to understand. Like I think that hazard sign in between 50 and 60 is like, okay, like that's like the speed you should be.
That's the general
Yeah.
common speed limit that you should be going.
And I'm sure it's that speed everywhere in the world. Like that's like how fast that you should go in this vehicle.
So it used to be 60, now it's 50 in Toronto.
So
It's
what's funny
ridiculous.
was this car was made in Germany, but they made it as the US spec.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I've noticed. I was doing a little bit of research on it, just trying to read up like the VIN history and like all that Carfax and stuff.
Right.
Not too bad. It's been through quite a few owners though, including dealerships, like maybe about 10. We'll go right.
When did they start making Mercedes in the US? Was it late 2000s, mid 2000s? It's fairly recently because the AMGs are still made. The 63 AMGs are still made in Germany.
Yep.
The 43s ones now I think are assembled in the US.
US or Mexico? I guess it's kind of the same.
Either or.
It's by the border down there.
Yeah, I'm assuming either or, but I know the top of the line are still Germany and like hand-built engines and everything. But now most of the Mercedes are handcrafted. I think the E-Class is still Germany, but the C-Class is either Mexico or US.
I could believe that, to be honest, because I know they are building a lot of them down south of the border.
And you actually, well, like when you open the door, you can see it on the side of the door. It will actually tell you where it's made. So if you go to a dealership, you open an E-Class, and you'll see it will say made in Germany. Whereas on the C-Class, it'll say made in the USA usually.
Oh, I see.
So what's up with the livery? I know exactly why this livery, because it makes sense, because I'm a Formula One boy, but you explain the viewers.
The way it worked was I had a CLA 250 2016 a couple years ago. I've always thought about the Marlboro idea. I've seen it all over the place. I went overseas to Lebanon, just visit family and everything, and all my cousins had these types of vehicles, like the old W124s, like the 190Es, like E30s, and I was like, damn, like I wish I could have one of these in Canada. So coming back to Canada, I didn't hesitate at all. Like I spent a good like month to 2 months like looking for like the nicest. I was honestly set out to get a 198. Like that was like what I wanted, was a 198. I didn't know much about Benz besides 198. And then all of a sudden I see this one pop up on Auto Trader. And then the gentleman actually ended up living in my town. So I made a few phone calls. I got him to come over. Me and my father were waiting outside for him. As soon as he pulled up, it was the one. I didn't even have to like look at the car up close. I knew it was the car. My dad thought it was amazing. It was a nice Obsidian black, stock 15-inch rims, like 160,000 on it. Like
That's fresh.
Yeah, like it was amazing. Like I've never seen like one this clean up close. Or I have, but like, you know.
Yeah, it's not easy to find them clean these days.
No, like I was shocked.
Not easy at all.
So yeah, speaking of like the Marlboro and stuff. So yeah, because I didn't want to do the wrap on a CLA. It didn't fit the time period or the style.
Right.
And then as soon as I got this car, like the idea kind of came back to me after a year. Because I did have the car black for a full year and a half, just so I could enjoy it. I hit up a couple companies just to see if it was like possible, who would be interested in doing it. And thankfully, the Raptors family, like Stas, Raptors of Oakville, Toronto, all of the boys there, they hooked me up fat. Fix this right here, because you know.
This man is plugging everybody.
Raptors, like they actually, like they made my dreams like turn into reality almost. Like
They did a very good job.
Yeah, like I went back and I spoke to Junior. He hopefully he's running I believe he works at the Raptors of Oakville. You guys should hit him up. He's the one. He started rapping on my vehicle, and like I'm like. He's mind blown what it turned out to be a couple years later. So it's
No, they did a very good job. It's actually very quality work.
I did buy some fancy BBSs. I thought it looked good at the start, but changed my mind after a couple months of having.
They didn't fit the car?
No, like they were just too big.
Yeah.
A little too flashy. Like they just.
Were they the really spooky ones?
Yeah, like they were just an impulsive decision to buy rims, and then I'm really satisfied with the rims I have now.
Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah. This is perfect. It fits the livery too. It fits the wrap, everything.
I don't know if you guys know, but they're 190 Evo 2 rims, like actually off one of those vehicles. I can put the specs in the comments for you guys to confirm as well. Like I was shocked because I had to ask people in groups because I wasn't certain myself. Yeah, it's a really weird spec. It's like 17 by 825. Yeah.
This particular rim?
Yeah, these rims.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the homies at JPP and Kitchener hooked me up with a powder coat. And I was going to do them silver, but he convinced me otherwise. He was like, I'm not letting you do them silver. You're going to do them white. And he was like, white or black? So I went with the white.
Smart man.
Yeah, and I thanked him after that. Like JPP, Kitchener, they know their stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so pretty satisfied. And then I actually found these rims on Let Go. Yeah, surprisingly, keep hunting the market, guys, because I got them for a steal. Like
Did you?
Yeah, maybe a quarter of what they're worth right now.
Really?
After I fully refinished them, and they weren't even bad. They had no bends, no cracks, no major damage, only like little curved, and they were brushed like aluminum faces, so they had that brushed look to them. And it was actually really nice. Like I kind of regret not to silver, but I needed to match, so
all right.
It worked out at the end.
Nice. What's your favorite memory with this car?
Favorite memory?
Like that one memory where you're like, I'm never selling this car, and this is why.
Damn, honestly, just having the car. To be honest, like I don't think I could ever sell it. Like just over the years of owning the car and everything I've kind of done to it, like I don't think I could sell it. Honestly, like, I mean, if someone's gonna offer me $25,000, but like, that's why it's such a high number. Like, I'm not trying to sell it. And that's like
True.
that's like my mindset. Like, you know, like
Yeah.
25, walk up to me, I'll think about it, but I'll still have to sleep on that. Like, it's not
Of
like
course, of
I'll
course.
not shake hands for 25,
Yeah.
even though
Well,
it's probably-
25. That's closer to like hammer numbers.
Yeah, and it's probably not even worth that much, but like
No.
to me, like it's worth that much. 'Cause, you
Definitely.
know, everybody has their own price.
Don't sell it.
Yeah, no,
Keep it.
I wouldn't.
Keep it.
I wouldn't. Even if it has to sit in my grass, just like rusty and sitting there, it's gonna sit there. Sorry, guys.
Especially if you have the space, right? You have the storage to keep it.
Exactly.
There's no reason to sell it, man.
Throw it in a nice glass box one day in the future.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Yeah. Does the AC work? I don't remember. I don't think so, right?
Nope.
I think you'll.
Like,
You told me last
so
time.
like it just needs a recharge. I just kind of been
Yeah.
lazy. I don't drive it enough to care about the AC.
Yeah.
But like, I guess I should go get it. Like my buddy's a mechanic, so he
Yeah.
can recharge it for me.
If you're okay with it, realistically, because I know I
'Cause I
Go
try.
right?
No, we'll go left. Because I try not to drive it too much in the.
in the heat,
Yeah.
just so it doesn't overheat.
The majority of the car meets and car shows like end
In
up
the
going
evening.
until nighttime and stuff, so
Yeah.
it gets chilly by then.
Oh,
And then it's annoying because when it gets chilly, I want to put the heat on, and then I can't
Right.
put the heat on.
oh, the heater doesn't work either.
Well, no, but like it could be another issue but I don't want to find out because I don't want to know.
You don't want to dig for it.
So like when I put like the defrost on, I can feel the heat coming out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like I'll drive with my hand up and I'll feel the heat in my one hand and then
Right.
I'm satisfied.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
I-
but that side.
Okay,
So
right here.
I'll be driving like that.
This reminds me of when I drive my Miata, and it has. So I have the FM transmitter because it's an old stereo, so it doesn't have Bluetooth or
Yeah,
aux
yeah.
cord or anything. So I have the FM transmitter, and sometimes it creates very bad interference, and it's like this high-pitched whine that somehow is dependent on the revs. So the higher the revs, the higher it will be. You'll just hear in the background just go, and it's so annoying. But somehow when I put my hand on it, it disappears. So I'll just be driving with my hand on it, sometimes just holding it, just because
Back it a couple times.
I know, slap it around. It's asking for more,
Shove a couple cassettes in there.
A couple USB cords. So no, I know they feel like old cars. There's always something to figure out, which keeps you occupied, to be
Yeah, it
honest.
honestly does.
Keeps it interesting. And I really appreciate you coming out again.
Oh man, anytime.
Actually, wait, hold on. What am I saying? I came out to your house, man. You didn't even come out.
And you brought me.
This guy is like, why am I thanking him for coming out? I literally came to him
I should be thanking him for coming
and
out.
brought him coffee. Uber delivery in the morning.